Who am I? It's done.
Hey, this is Redban coming to you live from the Road Famous Comedy Store main room for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, yippee-doo-dah-day. We are back. Yay, live from the world famous. How are you, Brian?
Good. How are you doing, buddy?
Good. Exciting stuff. Happy to be here. Life is good. The great Ryan J Ebelt is here drawing tonight's episode.
Yeah.
He draws every episode, every print's available at ryanjebelt.com. Every single episode, every tour poster. He's auctioning off prints almost every week now. It's incredible. Plus a couple cool new T-shirt designs he's got over there, ryanjebelt.com. It's awesome.
I love the books. I don't know if he still has the books,
Yep.
but if he has the books, grab one.
He's got the Kill Tony books, volume 1, 2, and 3, available at ryanjebelt.com. Very exciting stuff. You doing good this week, Brian?
Absolutely. Enjoying this heat wave that we were having.
I love it. Staying hydrated, staying outside, soaking in the sun. Life's good. There's nowhere I'd rather be than beautiful Southern California. And speaking of which, the beautiful place that makes this show happen, let's talk about some of the amazing sponsors that are responsible for this evening's show. Hiring can be super challenging for business owners, especially with everything else they have to think about these days. Social distancing, supplying masks for their employees, driving traffic to their business. Monica Starks could relate. She needed to hire for a pivotal role at her construction company, GS Group, but was having a tough time finding the right person, especially with so many candidates out there. So she switched to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its technology identifies people with the right experience for your job and actively invites them to apply, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony.
That's how Monica found Lamont Jenkins. She said that ZipRecruiter sent Lamont's profile to her around 5 minutes after she posted her job because he was a great match for the role. Through ZipRecruiter, Monica's company has hired everyone from accountants to project managers to field scientists, but Monica's not the only employer who loves ZipRecruiter.
4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself how ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster and easier. Try it now for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. That's ZipRecruiter.com/KILLTONY. ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. Our newest sponsor, Lucy Nicotine, is a company founded by former smokers who are finally making tobacco alternatives that don't suck. The summer of 2020 is the time to get healthy. Get rid of your cigarettes, unplug your vape, throw out your tins of dip, and get Lucy Nicotine gum and lozenges that actually taste great, delivered directly to your door. I was a heavy cigarette smoker. It's made everything smell, and my car and my clothes and everything. And then I switched to vaping, and now I use Lucy Nicotine gum. I can use it on an airplane or if I'm in a car.
Guys, this is the real deal. A subscription to Lucy comes directly to your door each month. It's simple. In a time when groceries are delivered to your door, Lucy got you scheduled and will be there every month. Use promo code KILLTONY and save 20% off the entire store. You can even do a trial order of gum for just $4. That's basically just shipping and handling.
Go to lucy.co, use promo code KILLTONY at checkout, and get rid of your old cigs or vape. That's lucy.co, promo code KILLTONY at the checkout. And we are back. I'm excited to start this puppy pie tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a guest. He is a returning guest, a guy who's been on the show quite a few times. Former Comedy Store door guy, winner of the Comedy Central Roast Battle Season 2. A huge victory. One of the great roasters, one of the great comedians. He's a paid regular here at the Comedy Store, and he's one of my great friends. He's going to be chilling with us. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the great Frank Castillo, everybody. Here we go. Ay, 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 ay. Viva la razza.
Yeah.
Hello, Frank. Welcome.
Feels good to be here.
I bet it does. When you hear that music, it reminds you of your father, your grandmother, your mijo, your mija, and your favorite
abuela.
favorite podcast, Kill Tony, was what I was looking for.
By the way, one of the coolest fathers I think I've ever met. Your dad. I've drank with your dad. I've smoked with your dad.
Yeah.
He's a legit dad.
Yeah.
He is a party animal.
I've gone to a Dodgers game with your dad. Well, actually, I met him there. I met 20,000 of your dad at a Dodgers game. That's what every Dodgers fan. He is a true, a true dad.
Yeah.
And a true Los Angeles. What do they call that? A Angelino.
Yes.
That would be a word. A cholo, perhaps, could be another word. Would you call him a cholo?
Yeah, he definitely has the Chicano lifestyle for sure.
Chicano, for sure. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Frank. We're going to have some fun this evening. I don't know if you remember this, Frank, but on this show, we have a band. Do you remember that?
Love the band.
They are the best damn band in the land. Every single episode, they commit to being different characters. We never know what they're going to be. Sometimes it's the return of famous characters we've seen before. Sometimes it's the debut of brand new characters like Linkin Park or... it could be anything. Let's find out what they are tonight when I bring up the best damn band in the land. It's the Kill Tony Band. Jeremiah Watkins, Joel Jimenez, Jessie Johnston, and Chroma Chris. Here we go. Here they come. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. We've seen these guys before. Oh, and there's a girl. Oh, my goodness. Wow. They're so nerdy. Oh, wow. Come on, get behind your microphone. That's the part right there. Hello. Remind me of your name.
Hello, my name is Douglas, and it is good to see you once again.
Douglas, I'm glad you're back. You are a nerd, right?
I am a live-action role player, Tony. I do not take kindly to slurs.
Okay. Very good. Live-action role player.
Yes.
And
this is also Draconio, if you forgot, my dragon.
Draconio?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll have to write that down. I'll remember that. And then what do we got back here? We have a guy who appears to have 2 to-go boxes on his shoulders. And
I will take that ass to go. You watch your mouth, sir.
And on his crotch. Remind us of your name.
My name is Kevin. I am a king, galactic space king.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to write that all down. And then over here we have a random guy in a hoodie and a Corona mask, it appears. What's your deal?
Tony, my name is Malachi, and I'm a silent assassin.
Malachi, a silent assassin. You are indeed just that. And then Go ahead.
He puts the gay in Ninja Gaiden.
Okay.
That's very funny.
There you go. You get that one. You go ahead.
In the ass and gay assassin.
Okay. And then you're new to this whole crew. I've never seen you with these. I've seen these live action guys before, but you're new. What's your name?
Yes, I just joined this alliance. My name is Erwan.
Erwan?
Erwan.
Like the grocery store?
Like the grocery store,
There's a grocery store called Erwan?
There is a Los Angeles store.
You have one of the thickest lists I've ever heard.
Too bad there's not a spell to get rid of that.
Wow. My goodness. Well, welcome, Air One. I'm glad you're joining the band tonight. We're going to have some fun. So we have some live action role players. We have Roast Battle, Champ, Frank Castillo, Redban, Ryan J. We had some delicious pizza before the show from the great Vito's Pizza, which I have truly and honestly become completely addicted to. Now, it used to be, I'd eat it every Monday, and I wouldn't eat pizza anywhere else. I would just save it for Monday. Monday became pizza day, and now I order from there all the time. Vito's Pizza on La Cienega. Check them out, especially when things get bumping again. You know, the whole Kill Tony routine of going there and then coming here. That's a great move on a Monday. But I order from there all the time. You can get them on Postmates. Check out Vito's Pizza. Yeah. Get Caveman Coffee. Use the promo code KillTony. Get 20% off. And other amazing things. I feel like I'm forgetting one, but let's just start the show. You guys ready to start this thing or what? Come on. There's 8 people in here. 8 people in a room built for 470. And let's get the show started. We're going to start it with a regular. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, storyline after storyline. This reminds me of Hulk Hogan, mid to late 90s. We don't know whether we're getting the good guy, the bad guy, but he's great at both roles. Sometimes you love him, sometimes you hate him. He's the big red machine. He's the one, the only, William Lights Out Montgomery. Here he comes. He's approaching the microphone. Which William will we get this week? Here he is, William Montgomery.
You think being a plumber is hard? Try being a blimp salesman. I was watching a WNBA game earlier, and it said aerial coverage provided by the Goodyear blimp, and I have to admit, the roof game was on point. Apparently, my former youth pastor is missing, and I ain't snitching. Not to beat a dead horse, but I'm all out of glue. Sad for Biden that his VP running mate just died, Kamala, the Ugandan giant. All right, that's all I got.
There you go. 49 seconds of meat and potatoes from William Montgomery. Montgomery. Yeah. Hi, William.
Hey,
that
how
was
are
so
y'all
much
doing?
fun. Welcome.
I know.
Are you sober again this week?
Yeah, pretty much. I have had a little Coca-Cola and vodka, but just a tiny amount.
Coca-Cola and vodka?
Why would you mix that together?
I only had Coca-Cola in the fridge. It's not bad.
Wow. Did you have it on ice?
Nope, it's just in a water bottle over there.
Just Coke. You put it in a water. You put a lid on it?
Yes.
William is what we call a level 17 alcoholic.
That is a great point, Douglas. Yes, he is.
It was better this week. I did get I got drunk last night, but other than that, that was it.
What happened last night? What do you think made you want to drink last night? What do you think happened there?
I don't know. I was grilling out. It's been fun to grill out. I got a grill, did some salmon last night.
Oh, how long?
It was really good.
Okay. How long into the William? How long into the grilling did you start drinking?
I was drinking some Stella Artois.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. When did you start grilling?
Probably
just take a guess.
7.
7 p.m.
Yes.
What time did you start drinking yesterday?
Probably at 6.
Okay, so you cracked open a Stella at 6.
Correct.
Probably went through 2 of those before you started grilling at 7, right?
Correct.
And then what happened? What happened at 7 when you started grilling? Just straight Stellas all night? Did you get your groove
and
back?
then I moved to the vodka Coke at probably 3 in the morning.
Jesus, absolutely disgusting.
Nasty. And then I woke up at maybe 1 p.m. today.
I mean, you drink like a freshman in high school that just found out about alcohol.
Yeah, that is a drink of desperation.
Yeah, like it's like, I just mixed whatever my stepdad had in the cabinet.
Right.
I had a vodka and Coke.
I bet that Coke was flat, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't actually.
Wait till you try peach schnapps and RC cola.
Whoa.
Do you drink a lot of water when you wake up, or do you drink water in period?
Yes, I was very thirsty when I woke up.
Fuck yeah. How much water do you think you drank?
64 ounces.
Wow, that's a good guess.
good.
Yeah, I have a 32-ounce water bottle thing.
Oh,
Drink
my
2 of
goodness.
them.
And you filled it up twice.
Yep.
That's interesting. Is it true that your youth pastor is missing?
Yes.
Oh, tell us more about it.
We don't know where he is.
How did you find out he was missing? Who told you that?
It was on the news today.
Really? The news here? The local news here?
Yes.
And you were watching the local news and you found out your youth pastor, even though you're from Tennessee, you found out your youth pastor here on the local news. They covered that a Tennessee youth pastor was missing.
Correct.
Are you lying to me right now,
No,
William?
no. It's national news right now.
It's national news that your
Yep.
youth pastor's missing.
Was he like a really good youth pastor?
He was. He was.
What
the
was so
nicest
good
man.
about him? What was so good about him? Tell us what made him so special.
I don't know. He was just a really nice man.
In what way? What did he do that was nice?
He would read us the Bible.
Oh, that's what every youth pastor does that.
Just a really nice man.
Did he ever touch you in any inappropriate ways?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did he do?
Touched my butthole.
Oh my God, with what? What did he touch it
His
with?
fingers.
Oh my God, how many fingers?
2.
Wow. Okay, Redban. Jesus Christ, 4 minutes into the episode.
That was a two-tone fart.
You know, it's weird when the fart noises come before the first kitty. No. All right. So, William, is it true that you're out of glue?
No, that was a lie.
Okay. Have you ever met a blimp salesman before?
No.
You had 2 blimp jokes to start off your set this week. Why do you think that happened?
I don't know. I was frantically trying to write stuff earlier, and I thought about blimps, and then those 2 came to mind.
It would be really amazing to see you take all your jokes and all the topics of each joke and try to combine all the topics. And so instead of having 1 minute of random jokes all put together, having 1 minute of the same topic. Because you write really funny shit, but it's so random. You're going from one place to another.
Yeah,
it'd be really cool to see.
You could
like
have
a
10
longer-
minutes in a row on Imodium AD.
Yeah.
That's what the people want. Could have a whole Tonight Show set about blimps.
Blimping ain't easy.
There you go. You're absolutely right, Douglas. William, what about your normal life this week? Your relationship good? Did you find a new job? Everything?
Yeah, relationships totally positive.
Wow. It's shocking.
It's totally positive. I was able to talk to somebody at the unemployment office, so I'm hopefully getting paid here again soon because I'm running out of money.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, my dad would probably. He's very nice. He'd probably give me a little if it came. If
he
went down to zero.
The funny thing
I don't know. Yeah, maybe he's hearing this and he doesn't like
listens to
them.
every episode of Kiltonia. My guess is that you're going to get a stimuli from your father.
We'll see. He's already been very nice, but yeah, hopefully the unemployment comes because it's
Stimuli from your father and a pink eye from your girlfriend.
Jesus. There you go.
Perhaps I should use a healing spell for that burn.
That was the Galactic Space King Kevin with that one. A pink eye.
Didn't you get like a check for like $7,000 or something like that like a month ago?
Yeah, my balance is $7,800, but I've only gotten paid $1,700 out of it. I just don't know how it works, so we'll see.
Yeah. No, that's good. Your girlfriend's been stealing money from you.
The bank probably just didn't believe that you could get that much money all at once.
Right.
They find you to be irresponsible. They're like, this guy bought Coca-Cola and vodka at the liquor store the other day. We can't trust him. All right. Anything else going on, William? You've been exercising at all? You're sweating profusely
I am.
right now.
I
This is an
can feel
air-conditioned room. This is a sign of
I feel hot as shit.
It's usually
right
a
now.
sign of people that are about to have a heart attack.
Yeah, you have shorts on, your dick's still hanging out, you're still sweating.
Oh,
William, why do you?
why
Is that just your performing shorts, or do you literally wear those every?
I wore them every day, and I woke up and there's this shit all on them. I don't know what I was doing last night. That looks like doo-doo.
It's called a nocturnal emission, and it is very normal for men our age.
Do you have more than one pair of shorts, or do you just love that pair of shorts? Tell the truth on this one.
I have other ones. I don't know if they'd fit me though. I've gained weight. I don't.
So
know
how do
if
you
they'd
wash
fit
those
me.
though? You just never wash them because
I washed these probably 2 or 3 months ago.
oh,
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't think they smell. I mean, I smelled them.
That is what stinky people say.
You're probably right.
You're like a live-action King of the Hill character. It is so gross.
You're like the cat lady that can't smell the cats anymore.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
so
I think they don't
interesting
smell them, maybe
because
they do.
above the waist, you always have good style. That shirt you're wearing right there, unbelievable. Dale Earnhardt fan club member.
I know. I got
mean,
this
it's
on eBay.
incredible. You always have cool Tennessee volunteer stuff. You always have cool style, but you wear the same dirty
I know.
shorts.
I need to get some new ones.
They're broken. I mean, you're completely exposed in the front.
What waist size do you think you wear so that people at home could send you some shorts?
Yeah. What waist are you?
36?
Why don't you take a fucking guess,
36 to
William?
38.
I would say his waist size is toxic.
36 to 38, I would guess.
36 or what?
Or 38, I would think.
Okay, let's go with 38, and then you can wear a belt like a gentleman.
Okay.
You have a belt, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the only thing keeping those up.
And what T-shirt
It
size
is.
do you wear?
XL.
He doesn't need any T-shirts. Send him 38 shorts.
Yeah, please send me some 38s.
Send it to the just mark William Montgomery and send it to the Comedy Store, 8433 West Sunset Boulevard, West Hollywood, California 90069. Send William
Perfect.
shorts. This is a new project. It's the Send William Shorts project.
And shorter rather than longer.
Shorter. So you don't like the longer shorts. You like
Not
it
at all.
above, like an inch above the kneecaps.
Totally. Yep.
Why? Why?
That's so.
Were you ever an Eagle
good.
Scout, William?
It's good.
No, never.
He actually has great legs on him. He doesn't.
Yeah, I
he
used
doesn't
to
have
bike
like,
a lot. It's my best feature are my legs.
He
so
doesn't
I
have
always
like
wear shorter
horrendous.
shorts.
He doesn't have like horrendous
E-bike
thighs
legs.
or like like. fucking- yeah, he doesn't have e-bike
E-bike
legs.
legs,
Exactly.
right.
He's got regular former bicyclist legs, and but the gut. I mean, it's absolutely vomitile. It's really like it's putrid. What's happening?
It looks like a cyst or something.
It really does.
Your belly button makes it look like an ass.
It does. Wow, it really does. It looks like you have a giant butt.
Yeah.
If your youth pastor was here, he'd probably put 2 fingers in your belly button.
He would.
There he goes, William Montgomery, everybody. On to the next one we go.
Really great seeing William's improvement the last 2 weeks. It's totally his best sets the last 2 weeks, probably.
Yeah. He seems healthier.
Yeah.
All right, this is exciting. We had a few signups today, so let's see what happens here. Here is a minute uninterrupted from Trey Peacock. Here we go. Here comes Trey Peacock. Come on up. Come up, Trey.
How's it going?
Here he
Oh,
is,
no,
Trey
I'm supposed to
Peacock,
wear my
everyone.
mask. Hi, how's it going,
You can take
guys?
off your mask if you want
Okay.
to, yep. Here he is. One more time, Trey Peacock.
What's up, guys? So I once went on a date with this one girl who, to put it lightly, was my cousin. But it's okay because our Nana hooked us up. Really, it was her high school prom and no one wanted to take her, so I got the pleasure of taking her. But it just sucks because she never really got the chance to have that prom sex everybody, dreams about in high school. Yeah, we waited till after we both graduated for that. Yeah, I don't know. I have a coworker who likes to fart on me all the time at work. I don't fucking know why. He's Ukrainian, so that might be a reason. But his name's Edward. Shout out Edward. Other than that, I got in a car crash on the way over here. Luckily, everyone survived, and I'm on the run. The cops showed up on the hotel I'm staying at. I got out of there in the Uber just in time. That's all I got.
Wow. All right. Some jokes, some truth. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. I have a lot of questions for you, young man. I'm excited
Yes,
about
sir.
this interview. First of all, welcome to the show, Trey Peacock. This is your first time on, correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
And how old are you?
21.
21. Why'd you say it like
Whoa.
that? They checked your
You
ID
know-
at the front, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Okay. It's very bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know who let me in here.
are you 21?
Yes.
Okay, well, there you go. Then just fucking be cool, dude. My God,
Yeah.
Trey. Jesus, this fucking guy, suspicious ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you drove down from Modesto. I actually had a bucket filled with people, and then someone told me before the show There's this guy who drove all the way from Modesto, California, which for those of you listening is about, I don't know, 5 hours north, we'll say.
Something like that,
And,
yeah.
and they go, he drove all the way from Modesto and he got into a car accident on his way here and he wants to sign up. And I'm like, well, let's get this motherfucker in here. That's exactly what I told the guy with no hesitation.
What was the car accident? How'd it happen?
So I was.
Hey, that was my next question. That's so crazy you asked that because I was
Wow.
never going to get there.
Yeah, I was on the freeway in the slow lane, fat ass flatbed. I don't know why my dad had me drive it, but big old flatbed. And then this lady was merging on, and I got caught between her and a semi was to my left in the middle lane, so I got pinched. And everybody was good though. The semi driver actually he took off. He didn't want to wait for the cops, so.
But everybody pulled over for a second?
Yeah.
And then what about the lady?
She was good. She was a little Mexican lady. She was all cool, and she had some Asian kid in her car with her. I don't know why. It wasn't her kid. I don't know.
Was the kid tied up?
Nah, he was doing schoolwork. I guess he was falling behind in school, so he was reading books.
Wait, so you're saying the most stereotypical thing about an Asian kid was just doing homework, and that's how you knew he wasn't Mexican?
I mean, that sounds about
Well,
right.
I mean, he also, speaking of stereotypes, I mean, maybe the Asian kid was giving the Mexican lady instructions on how to drive and caused the accident in the first place.
I think he actually ran into a coyote who was stealing a Asian kid.
That's what I'm thinking.
maybe.
Yeah.
She was the one to stick around. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Look at that. So she stuck around, and you left before the police came?
Yeah, well, we were waiting for like an hour and a half, and she was like, I got to get this kid gone. I don't know where she was taking him, but she had to get out of there with him.
She's babysitting the kid. She's the nanny. Spoiler alert.
That was an old kid to be having a nanny.
How old do you think the kid was?
He was probably like 16 or 17, if I have to guess.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, man. She's trying to sell that kid.
No, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Maybe she was tutoring him.
Maybe the Mexican lady and the Asian boy were just going out to enjoy some rice. They both like rice, those kinds of people. Rice.
You know, they do traffic intelligent kids. You know what I mean? People need accountants.
Mm-hmm. That's absolutely true. Everybody wants an Asian accountant nowadays. So let's talk about you, Trey Peacock.
Okay.
A lot went on there. You said something about a hotel. You're staying at a hotel here?
Yeah, well, like I said, because I'm here for work for my pops, but since I got in that accident, I didn't get to the place on time, so I had to go up in a hotel.
What do you do for your pops?
I'm a welder. He's always had businesses, welder by trade.
Hell yeah. Well, that's cool. You close with your father?
Yep, he taught me everything. I'm listening to you guys on the job all the time, so
that's great.
I'm excited.
We are very popular amongst welders. Wildly popular.
Yep.
It's the majority of our base. It's we're like the coal miners. They support Trump. Welders support Kill Tony.
Yes, sir.
and there's a lot of connections there. We mold comedians with the fire that we throw at them, and that's exactly what you do with hot metals.
Yep, we're in the forge right here.
That's right. Absolutely. Yep. Speaking of forgery, how about checks? You ever been arrested for that?
Not for forging checks.
What have you been arrested for?
Or no, actually, I've never been arrested. I've just been in trouble. But I got good luck. I get let off a lot. So.
Why? What did you get in trouble for?
A lot of things. Speeding, weed, both at the same time. A lot of stuff.
Hell yeah. Do you think you had any responsibility at all in that car accident that happened today?
No.
Wow, look at that. Very good. My goodness. By
the way, when he said speeding and weed, Gino just stood up and started clapping.
Yeah, that's it. That's a big plug. Speedweed.com.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
How hot is your cousin?
Oof, you can't put me in that predicament. I got an uncle listening to this.
I mean, you just said you fucked her on...
Is the uncle her father?
10.
Wow.
No.
She's a 10 or that was her age? Okay, Trey, so did you really hook up with your cousin?
No, I'm not. I didn't.
Okay. I don't know. You're from Modesto.
I am from Modesto.
But did you want to?
No.
That laugh is very suspicious.
You know, there were some feelings that arose during the prom, and that's why I had to cut it off. I had to get out of there.
The feeling is called your wiener, and that is called a boner.
What if you two role played as not cousins?
Some feelings arose. What would you have told her if you guys weren't cousins? What would you have said to her? Give us a line.
I would have said, "Damn, you're beautiful." Oh wait, she's not my cousin.
All right. Well, there you go.
So I was surprised that he actually went to prom with your cousin. So you knew it was your cousin.
Yeah.
And you were just like, hey.
Wait. I'm noticing something. If your cousin's hot, why is she going to prom with you?
Good question.
That is a good question. I guess. Hey,
Does she have a learning disability?
You could say that. She has her toes stuck together.
Her toes are stuck together?
That is not a learning disability.
Did
I know that sounds like
I can't read. My toes are stuck together.
The place was she wearing like open shoes at prom? Do you remember? Was she wearing like heels with like open soles?
No, she wrapped those shits up.
She wrapped those shits up.
I can't figure out this math problem. My toes are stuck together.
Beautiful woman, but this bitch has hooves.
Do you think she wanted to hook up with you at all after that? Let's pretend like your uncle isn't listening. That's going to be what's best for the show. Your uncle's not listening.
Okay.
Do you think your cousin wanted to hook up with you at all a little bit, maybe?
Probably not. I think it was more forced by our grandma.
Oh, your grandma. It was an organized prom date.
Exactly.
Well, maybe that's why your grandma's always hooking up the family members, and that's why she had, webbed feet.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Good call.
Did your grandma have a cool hillbilly grandma name like Bertha or Edna or something like that?
Nah, she's Mexican. But she's Deborah.
Deborah?
Or Debbie. My aunt's Deborah. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Grandma Debbie is a hillbilly name. You just don't know that because you're surrounded by people in Modesto all the time.
I guess.
Grandma Debbie.
It's like L Hills have
Little
eyes.
Debbie.
Yeah, little Debbie. So let's talk about your coworker Edward that farts on you. This is in the welding industry.
Yes, sir.
You guys ever fart and put the welding gun up to it and let the flames explode out?
Ooh, good call.
No, the shield gas is actually the opposite of flammable, so it might just spread the smell around.
Sometimes I say to Jarconio, incendio, and he lights my farts on fire.
Okay, there you go. You got that out.
Very supportive.
Your friend Edward, does he fart like in your direction, or does he put his butt cheeks right up against you and fart? What types of farts are we talking about?
It depends on the mood he's in, Like if I do something to piss him off, he'll I don't know how he's got a power to conjure up the worst smells depending on how angry he is, but he'll usually do a drive-by, just walk by and leave the cloud by where I'm working.
Well, you said what is his ethnicity?
He's Ukrainian.
Well, that's how he does the smelliest farts.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
You're saying that Ukrainians
it's the food, we had somebody growing up from India, and we
that's completely different.
But here's a good example. The teacher had to take the whole class aside and go, "Hey guys, stop making fun of him when he farts because it's his Indian food." And third grade.
Dr. Redban!
Yeah.
The same person that's sending shorts for William, can we get a map for Brian?
Everyone knows India's in Eastern Europe, right between fucking Germany.
Well, I
and
think you guys are
Russia.
missing the point. I'm talking about the food. He probably eats Ukrainian food. It's probably a different diet than normal people, so that's why he has stinkier farts.
Okay, did you say stinker farts?
Stinkier. like you fart a hamburger, it ain't bad.
Wait, what?
Can we get that on a t-shirt?
And
you fart a hamburger, it ain't bad.
All right. All right.
And a Chinese fart makes you want more fart after 10 minutes.
Do you have any? Jesus. You have any special skills or talents that would surprise us about you? You seem like the kind of guy that knows how to fucking, pop your thumb out of the joint or something like that.
Oh, something like that. I could roll my belly. I could swallow
You can
my
what?
tongue. I could roll my stomach.
Let's see that.
Like a belly dance.
That's called epilepsy.
Very good. What else? What else can you do?
I can play the drums.
Whoa!
Before he said that, can I also say he said he could swallow his tongue? That is epilepsy.
Yeah.
There you go. You have an extra pair of drumsticks?
Yeah, fuck
Well,
yeah.
you know what? It's been a long time since we've done this, but I don't know if you know this. Trey Peacock And you know what? I'm sort of rooting for you in this one because you're an interesting character. You had a great set. You had a great interview. Have you ever done stand-up before?
No, sir.
This is your first time ever, and you've been one of the most entertaining people on this show since this quarantine even started. My friend, we have a competition on this show. Are you aware of what a Mexican drum-off is?
Yes, I'm well aware.
Wow. So, Trey, this is a huge opportunity for you because you could go from your first time performing, having a great set, and by the end of this night, there's a chance that you could be a full-time cast member and the brand new drummer of the show Kill Tony. Come on up here. Get behind the drum set. This is very exciting. It's been absolutely 4 or 5, maybe 6 months since our last Mexican drum-off. And we're about to have one right here. So, Trey, you know how it works. You get to do a little drum solo, make it your own thing. If you want to do anything funny or silly or anything during it or after it or whatever, you can do that. Anything you want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, before you start, let me just say, this is a Mexican drum-off. This is your chance right now, Trey. You could be the first ever victor of this. I must warn you, Joel's never been beaten. But there is a chance. Perhaps this is the longest he's gone without doing one since this whole thing started. So maybe you'll catch him rusty. Ladies and gentlemen, with his opportunity of a lifetime, this is Trey Peacock and a Mexican drum-off. Go ahead, Trey. All right. Okay, Trey. Go back to that microphone over there. All right. There you go. It was a good approach. It's good.
It's been a while. Sorry.
It has been a while, but it's been a while for Joelberg as well. Let's see what happens here. Undefeated all time. I mean, an incredible record. I'd love to know the actual statistic. My guess is somewhere between 20 and 30-0. But with no further ado, I present to you, undefeated all time in Mexican drum-offs, the one, the only, Joelberg Joel Jimenez. Wow, here he is. Live in the flesh. Go back there. Here he is. All right. This is very exciting. He's getting behind the drums, and it begins now. Here. Yeah, that's it. That is it. My goodness. Wow. Not the first time you've gotten smashed by a semi-truck tonight.
Did
Trey
somebody
Peacock.
order takeout?
All right. How many of you have Trey Peacock? How many of you in the audience, by round of applause, how many of you have Trey Peacock winning this entire thing here?
Just me.
Oh, someone cleared their throat during that. How many of you, by round of applause, have Joelberg retaining his championship? Well, there you go. And still undefeated. My goodness, what a landslide on this one.
Peacock versus Big Cock.
That's right. Well, Trey, I mean, an incredible performance, I must say.
Thank you, sir.
Very, very interesting person. I feel like there's tons more stuff we can talk about and get out of you. Please come back anytime.
Absolutely.
Let me know when you're coming.
I will try.
Tell a staff member when you get here to tell Tony that Trey Peacock is here from Modesto.
Yes, sir.
There he goes, his Kill Tony debut. A fan of the show, coming in and having a blast for 15 minutes. Trey Peacock.
Man, that
There you go. Trey Peacock.
That made me remember how nice it was to have a drum off. It's been so long.
It's been a long time.
God, I miss the audiences.
There you go. All right. We have another regular on the show, ladies and gentlemen. A great comedian, a great roaster. So much fun. One of my good pals. A real cool guy. Great comedian. Here he is, David Lucas, everybody. Yeah. Here he is, the great David Lucas.
Yeah. White people trip me out. They put their dogs in strollers and put leashes on their kids. And you wonder why this motherfucker act like an animal and why he only wants to eat his food on all fours. White people weird. I dated this girl who had an Instagram for her dog. That was the weirdest shit. And she was black. This bitch used to actually post like she was the dog. That was the weirdest shit. The dog had a story. And she would update posts like, chilling with mommy at the park. Like, bitch, you should be a white girl. I feel like it's time for me. I think I'm successful enough to date a white girl, but I want to date like a real white girl. Like, I don't want to date a white girl with an ankle tattoo that works at TSA. You know what I'm saying? I want like a Taylor Swift white girl. Like, I want a girl so white that she got to hide our relationship until she's 10 months pregnant. That's how white I want my next girl to be.
Hell yeah, absolutely. David Lucas. So let's jump right into it. You want a white girl, but you don't want one that works at TSA with an ankle tattoo. You want a Taylor Swift type. What does that mean exactly? A Taylor
like one
Swift
who ain't
type?
never been entered by a black man before.
Oh, shit. You want to fucking break that hymen.
Yeah.
Because these white guys can't even reach it. Okay. So, like, what do you think this girl would do for a living? Because you say you don't want a TSA agent. So, like, when you say Taylor Swift type, like, what do you think? Like a lawyer's assistant or something?
Yeah, a bitch that work at a doggy daycare.
A donkey daycare?
Doggy daycare.
Oh, okay.
Like college educated?
Like who?
College educated?
Yeah, probably dropped out her junior year. Real
yeah.
white. That's the one that's disappointing her parents already. And when I come over, I'll just be a bigger disappointment.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried D&D?
Dungeons and Dragons? Have you ever
Dunkin' and Donuts.
All right, man, shut your ass up. You look like a gay member of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Shut your stupid ass up.
Oh, are they hiring?
I should have used a white reference, not Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No, I know Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, we are hip. We understood the reference.
Dungeons and Dragons, the last time I played a card game was Magic the Gathering when I was a kid.
Ooh, that's nerdy.
Oh, Magic Johnston.
I mean, I went to an all-white school until I was in high school.
They called it Black Magic the Gathering when you played.
Nigga magic.
I will not say that.
That's fun. I have seen a lot of dogs being pushed in strollers lately. There's no doubt about it.
I screamed at a lady the other day.
Yeah, what'd you say to her?
I was like, bitch, do you really have a dog in the stroller?
Yeah.
And I was like, do you have kids? And she was like, no. I was like, all right, well, you get a pass. It makes sense.
I saw something worse. I know a guy that I'm friends with that had a book bag with the cat window in the back, and he just goes around with the cat in his backpack. He came here at the Comedy Store.
You're still friends with him?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I got you beat. I saw a white lady breastfeeding her dog the other day.
The fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
No, bro.
That's hot.
No, you
real.
didn't. You
Yep.
stop it.
I swear to God.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she was just squeezing her nipple so the milk would come out. and
Are
the dog
you
was like-
serious?
Now, was the dog biting or lapping?
No, dog was laughing.
These
Thank
bitches
you,
are
Frank.
crazy.
Goodness.
I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that to my set. Thanks, Frank.
You're welcome. That's a tag.
God
There you
damn.
go. Absolutely.
I wonder, did she have a baby or did this bitch start lactating from the dog? The fucking hormones kick in.
If you suck on anything long enough, it will lactate.
That's a lie.
Wow. Douglas, have you ever been with a woman before?
No, but many a goat.
Wow, you've been with a goat?
Yes, sir.
What'd you do to the goat?
I went down on it.
You did?
Yes, I did.
You was it a boy or a girl?
It was, I thought a girl at first, and then I had a dick in my mouth, and then I said, hello, sir. I do not appreciate you being coy with me. And then he sodomized me.
How long did you spend going down on the goat before you
We
realized?
were in a relationship for 6 years before I realized that it was a male.
What was its name?
Elliot.
And you didn't realize Elliot was a boy?
No, for 6 years. He was tucking his dick between his legs like a sheep pussy vagina.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Douglas, I'm so glad I asked these questions.
Me as well.
That is very interesting to find out that you were in a long-term relationship
6 years it was.
with a goat.
Yes.
6 years.
6 years I was in love with a sheep that I thought was a man, but it was actually a woman that wasn't actually a man.
How long into the 6 years did you find out that it was a man?
Year 3, but I kept plowing through because I need to get to that next level.
Oh my God.
Bruh, my
Did you end up
redneck
beating
homies-
the game?
Well, in D&D, there is no limit to levels, so I am very, very high now.
Oh my goodness.
My redneck homies told me that I think a sheep have the closest vagina to women.
That
It's
is
the
true.
second closest.
What's the first closest?
Dolphin.
Oh, that's right.
That's fucking red,
That's
man.
right. I think I've heard you mention that once or
How does it feel, right,
thrice.
It's on Netflix right now.
So, my redneck homies told me that sheep got a close vagina to a woman.
It's actually pretty cool looking. If you look at it, like it looks legit.
All right.
Yeah, if you've never seen a human vagina, yes.
You know what's the second closest thing to a vagina? A penis.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, everybody's born with a clit, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yours just fell out.
Nope.
Everyone's born with a booty hole. That's what I always say. No doubt
tell me
about
no
it.
more booty hole jokes.
No doubt about it. No, you're allowed to do booty hole jokes if you want.
All right.
Oh shit! He just opened up a scroll. For those of you only listening, he just
You
pulled
just
out.
spread the cheeks on the booty hole jokes.
There you go.
When Tony puts a dildo in his ass, it got an echo.
Oh my goodness! Why when I put a what on my
A
ass?
dildo.
It's got an echo.
Yep.
Because there's so much space in my
Yup.
ass.
Hell yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! I actually would bet. I would bet money, and maybe we should do this test one day where we do a blind taste test and have each cast member put a finger in our butts.
Oh hell no. Bro.
I'll bet you have the loosest butt.
Nah, dog. I ain't with
I
that.
would. I would bet that.
Yeah,
No.
because he has a much bigger ass than me.
Bigger poops.
I have
Yeah.
no ass,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I
It's
got
just
no
science.
ass.
Dr. Redban!
There's only been one finger in my ass ever. A doctor had to check for
Your
perhaps
gayness.
a dropped appendix at one point. They
Oh,
think that
God.
sometimes I thought I may have had appendicitis at one point, real
Yeah.
bad lower pains, and so they checked to see if it like dropped or something like that, and I did not like it at all.
What was it? Just like a cell phone or something?
It ended up working out. I don't know. I farted or something.
And the
it
crazy
fucking
thing
worked
is,
out.
bro, because prostate cancer run in my family, I gotta get that test early,
No,
bro.
that's
I'm
the
not-
only thing that runs in your family. Go ahead, Frank.
None of you guys have ever had a chick put a finger in your ass?
Yeah, I have.
okay,
And it sucked because it was like where they had like nurses from college like watching, and I was like, no, you can't have like three nurses.
What? No, I meant like
watching.
in sex.
I mean, they try. They
no, I
want
don't want
to.
that.
No, none of you guys?
They want
Nah,
to.
I don't play that
but I
shit,
stopped
Frank.
them. I'm not into that.
Frank, you with
They're
that
like,
shit?
I had it once when I was like 20. There was like some like 29-year-old woman that was older than me that blew me and then was just put a finger in my butt
while blowing you?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was
Girls are slick, bro. They'll try.
It
to
was
lick
like
your-
doing mushrooms but sex. It was just like I don't know if I'm here yet. I can't. No.
Douglas, you ever have a finger in your butt?
No, but I have had a hoof.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Let's check in with the Galactic Space King Kevin on this one. What's your sex life like, Galactic Space King Kevin?
Oh, it's ravaging.
Yeah, tell
yeah,
us
I
more.
hooked up with this. I thought she was smart, but then I saw her toes were stuck together, so she didn't
Oh.
really know too much. But she put those stuck together toes in my ass.
Oh my God! All right, there you go.
That's how I became a space lord.
That was the Galactic Space King Kevin.
These some crazy ass characters, bro. I can't even get.
They
past
are
this
indeed.
fool,
I
bro.
like
yeah,
this look tonight. I love this. You're dressed like a pumpkin spice latte. It's very exciting. You look like a jack-o'-lantern in December. This is great.
You look like a gender lawyer.
A gender lawyer?
Yeah, like you help motherfuckers legally change their gender.
Well, I mean, it just so happens that I'm actually,
Hell yeah.
I do that part time now in the quarantine as a side gig. I'm a gender lawyer.
What about the insurance company you had, the Booty Hole Insurance Company?
That's it.
Yep,
That's
booty
it.
hole
B&D,
insurance, eh?
booty holes and dildos
Yep.
insurance.
For anybody who got what's some things called hemorrhoids.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
motherfucker.
for
Do you have
Redban's.
hemorrhoids?
Nah, nigga, I don't eat like you.
What are you talking
You can get
about?
hemorrhoids. Yeah,
You can get hemorrhoids if you're 2 years old.
I thought you got them from.
Wait,
eating
what?
the-
Yeah, it's just forcing poop out.
No, you can get hemorrhoids when you're 10 years old, Redban.
Redban had a hemorrhoid at 6 months.
Baby hemorrhoids is a thing. Google it. Look at it. The
Dr.
pictures.
Redban!
You must have had.
Redban didn't have an imaginary friend. He just named his hemorrhoids.
Right. Redban had blended up mashed potatoes and pork chop in his bottle. He had
Okay.
Oh,
all
did
right.
somebody say pork chop? A lamb.
Oh my God, this show's out of control.
Hell yeah.
Well, David, fun times.
Yeah, bro.
It's incredible that that
we
you
only roasted, like-
continue.
yeah.
You know, it's not easy to write for stand up while not doing shows. That is for sure. And
That
you
is the
are
God honest truth.
You are doing your fucking absolute best. I
Yeah,
can tell.
man.
It's very
Yeah.
impressive, and it's very cool that you're doing it. It's very hard to do your style. You know,
Right,
Michael
right.
Lehrer is an improv guru trained for decades in Chicago in the hardest levels of having to be in different tough situations and this and that. And William's style, very one-liner, very short, silly, goofy jokes, and your style is more true to, you know.
Depends on my style depends on pauses and laughter and silence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Real stand-up comedy. Not to say that their stand-up isn't real stand-up comedy, but very dependent on an audience, and you're still plowing through it. And
yeah, man, got to. You gotta, you just gotta keep going, dog.
you're goddamn right,
Like
and
when-
you are going indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
There he is, the great David Lucas. Everybody. All right, time for another comedian, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Alex B. Here comes Alex B, everybody. 1, 2. Here comes Alex B. Here comes Alex B. Yeah. Here's Alex B, everybody.
Hello. So I went to the Gay Pride Parade for the first time last year. Not because I support the cause or anything. I just didn't have health insurance and I needed a free STD test. For you non-woke people out there, they have STD testing station every 20 or 30 feet at these events. It was a lot more fun than going to like a Planned Parenthood or something. I'm pretty sure it was all the cocaine and Molly I was on though. And yeah, the nurse got really mad at me when I pulled out my dick and balls so that she could take a good look. She was like, no, it's not that kind of test or that kind of thing. I'm like, I got mad because I spent so much time grooming and cleaning my balls. I didn't want to look like a total shit show for whoever looked, you know. The thing about fucked up. Yeah, so yeah, that's it.
There you go. Absolutely, Alex B.
Shit.
Alex B. His name's Alex B. Yeah. His name's Alex B. Yeah.
It's perfect in my head. But
welcome. This is the first time we've had a Jokemon on the show before. It's exciting. Instead of a Pokemon.
Okay.
I enjoed that.
You know what you look like?
I had no idea.
You look like you could dive off a high dive and not make a splash.
Totally. Yes.
His hair comes to a perfect point.
Yeah, I know, right?
He looks like a real Pikachu.
Yeah.
I choose you.
I do this myself, believe it or not.
No, I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. It actually reminds me of one of my favorite animals, the cassowary.
There you go. Believe it or not, this guy's not from Modesto. Where are you from, Alex?
Long Beach.
Long Beach?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And is that where you live now?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And that's where you were born and raised?
No, I'm from Orange County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I always get those things, even though I've lived here for closer to basically 2 decades than one. I still get all this shit confused. The OC's what, slightly east of Long Beach, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Everything south from here doesn't matter to me until we get to San Diego.
Exactly. That's why I left.
Yeah? You left.
Orange County.
Right.
Came up here.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a tech guy. I'm a tech support, network admin. That
Okay.
kind of stuff.
Is it hard to wear a headset with a haircut like that?
No, I use the earbuds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They don't work
Achievement
that
unlocked.
well.
What was that, Douglas?
Achievement unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so let's talk about it. Did you really need to get an STD test?
No, I didn't.
Have you ever had an STD test?
Yeah, I get them every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
Even if I don't have sex, I
Have
still
you ever
get 'em.
tested positive for anything?
Plenty of times.
Like what?
Chlamydia.
And what else?
What was that other one? that
He tested
people get?
positive for USB, CPU.
No. Just chlamydia. Just once.
Chlamydia.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What is the symptoms of chlamydia?
First, it starts to burn, and then when you go to take a piss, you notice this like thing kind of just dripping down. It's really gross.
It's sort of like a
chowder?
like drool.
Yeah, something like that, like a snot, like a really sticky.
God, I feel like I should have had this by now.
I'm surprised you haven't.
I know. Me too.
How about anything else? Any other
Sometimes
STDs?
the lowest forms of humans are most defensive against the dark arts, such as cockroaches are nearly.
Thank you, Douglas. Any other STDs that you had?
That's it so far, but I expect some more soon, especially once this whole
You have a lot of
Corona things that
sex.
slipped in.
How do you get chlamydia from masturbating?
No, that was my younger days. I was more of a whore. So yeah.
Did chicks think you were the lead singer of the Deftones?
No, I probably would have gotten laid more in my 20s. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't?
Not as much as the lead singer of the Deftones. Yeah,
Right,
I'm
of
sure that
course.
guy's dick's falling off at this point.
When you do get laid, how does that happen?
It's usually my personality that shines through.
Right. Where do
pulls
you
them in?
Where do you meet these girls at?
You know, liquor stores, corner streets, stuff like that.
Liquor
you
stores.
know, hotel rooms.
Liquor stores,
Yeah,
like inside the store, or do they ask you to buy alcohol for them and then you?
No.
Inside the store, you've met a girl inside.
No. I'm just told you. No, I just go to bars, go to clubs, try to talk to you know.
What's your opening line? Are you just
Good
like,
question.
I can fix your CPU?
No, it's the usual, the cheesy. Do you come here often?
Really?
Yeah.
You really do that?
Yeah, and then
And
they go,
they say-
"That's really fucking stupid." Like, really? Does that work? And then I get into a conversation with them about it.
Interesting.
Every time I've asked a girl that, they say, not anymore, and then I never see them again.
How long you been doing stand-up?
2 years, with the exception of the past 6 months or so.
Right.
Yeah. I actually had a pretty good some momentum building up before the whole Corona thing.
What kind of momentum did you have building
just
up?
going nonstop to
Right.
open mics, working on a lot of jokes. I was writing, new 5 minutes almost every week. Just trying it out and just having a lot of fun.
You said in your set that you have done cocaine and Molly. Is that true?
I plead the fifth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course it's true. What the fuck?
Come on, we're on TV here.
There you go.
Nobody's gonna watch
Redban
this.
answering the question for
Yeah.
you. You think it's true, huh? I think maybe
Oh, yeah.
maybe Molly Malone's. Is that a
Yeah, no, that joke usually, I had it down a few months ago. Now it's just, Even before I got here, I was saying it out loud perfectly. As soon as I got on stage or here, I was like, fuck.
Mhm.
Started slipping away.
Very interesting.
So,
Very
yeah.
interesting. What do you do for fun? What are some things that you do to pass the time?
I'm somewhat of an artist, so I draw, paint. I used to make music.
What kind of music?
Electronic, like just like EDM, I guess.
Oh, so you
kinda
do
tech.
cocaine and Molly. There you go. There you go. You
I
answered
had
the
my
question.
days in the sun.
Have you ever been an assistant manager at an Applebee's?
No, I haven't.
All right, tell your wardrobe that.
Yeah, right. I just took the tag off.
That is. He's wearing an Applebee's name tag right now. That's incredible.
My apron at the table.
Dracario, stop burning people.
If you use your imagination, it's hilarious.
Thank you, healer. This is why you're part of the campaign.
All right. Well, how about things that scare you? Do you have any fears that are interesting or irrational? We've noticed that a lot of Latino people are afraid of things. We have one friend that's afraid of dogs. We have another friend that is afraid of, what were we just talking
Heights,
And another friend
ice
that's
agents.
afraid
Oh, yeah. I
bridges.
once took Frank on a Ferris wheel because he said he was afraid of heights, and I almost pissed and shit myself laughing as he was clenching onto the sides of this tiny Ferris wheel at a shopping mall before doing the sold-out show. Remember that?
Yeah, it was literally only like 2 stories high.
It's high enough to die from. That's what I say.
Another cast member is scared of pedaling.
That's right. That's right. Scared of
You could actually pedal on an e-bike.
Yeah.
You can.
That's how you charge it, right?
Yeah.
You can, but do
Yeah.
you?
And
You can, but why would you?
which proves the point.
Because it makes the bike go faster.
Oh, interesting.
you wait. You can pedal faster than the motor?
No, because legally electronic bikes can only go a certain speed, but if you pedal, it has pedal assist, which makes it go faster. So like instead of going like 28, I can go 38.
Wow, my goodness, yeah. David Lucas just yelled down a hill from the back of the room.
No, then it'll be like 48.
I mean, you could probably go like 108 down the hill.
That is true. You know,
Just launch off like the kid from E.T.
that's probably right.
Land in a Wendy's drive-through.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you afraid of?
Geez, I really can't think of anything right
No,
now. I'm
you
sure
are-
I'm afraid of something.
You're afraid of something.
Yeah.
You ever
Yeah,
have a
oh.
repeating nightmare that freaks you out?
A bunch of them. Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
You know, I actually used to have a fear of Chucky. I used
Oh.
to dream of Chucky chasing me.
Yeah.
And that was used to terrify me.
I'll share this with you guys because I always like to sneak a little fun fact about me in on a podcast that I don't talk about myself that often on. And here's one: is that I was deathly afraid of Chucky myself as a kid. I loved the
Really?
Chucky movies. Yep. Even though I was tiny and a little kid, and Freddy was the main one that scared me, and I liked Chucky, but my mom got me one of those My Buddy dolls. And that changed the game because then one night I was certain that I was falling asleep and I was half asleep and half awake, and I thought that my Buddy doll, I was sort of laying on my side staring at it, and I thought I saw its head do a 360 like that, real slow, and then I became completely afraid of it. So I ended up breaking it because I was pro wrestling with it one day. I was doing moves on it on my bed, and its head rolled off on the ground. I still remember it like it was yesterday. I was 10 or maybe 9 or 10 or whatever, and its head rolled off, and where it landed on the ground, it landed, and it was staring straight at me like that.
That's awesome.
It was mad at me.
You made it angry.
Now, what's really interesting about this is my mom has an incredible sense of humor. And I was excited that this My Buddy doll was dead, right? And I remember putting it in the trash and making sure that trash went out and making sure that trash got picked up. I was freaked out by this fucking thing. And then next Christmas rolls along, and what did my mom get me? I unbox another My Buddy doll. The fucking
She
hilarious.
should have got you a kid's sister. Remember Kid's sister? My buddy's sister.
No, I wasn't alive in the. I wasn't alive in the early '60s.
What are you talking about? That came out.
It was
after
made of
My
porcelain.
Buddy. That came after My Buddy. But what came first,
Red
Chucky
Band's
or My
I
Buddy?
was scared of Howdy Doody when I was a kid.
I got my first marionette puppet at the age of 3.
I was scared of marbles.
Do you guys have? Do you guys have the monkey with the symbols?
Dude, that shit was popular back in the day.
The new technology called Slinky.
Once a yo-yo chased me around my room.
The what got you?
The Jack in the Box.
Oh, you're making Redban hungry right now.
Hey.
You can't say.
And now I love Jack in the Box.
Woo! All right, Alex B. Well, I'm glad that you brought up Chucky. We got to have that fun talk about dolls there.
Yeah.
Good job. There you go.
Yeah.
You get all the credit for that.
Oh, do I?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
So how'd you get over that fear?
Really.
Fuck the shit out of him.
his
bitch.
Yeah.
Prison
Fuck it.
style, I like it, right? I own you, Chucky.
He cut a hole in it, put a fucking
Chucky goes sucky.
warmed up a rag with
Chucky
some lotion in it.
sucky.
Oh
My
God.
butt-y.
Oh my God. I don't really know how I got over it. Oh, she fucked up though. I will say this: is I remember the second My Buddy that she got me, that was supposed to be a hilarious prank for Christmas, had blonde hair instead of a brunette, and that really didn't make it quite as scary.
Kid sister.
It didn't make it as scary as the original Chucky dolls because it was like this fucking pussy ass little blonde doll. Anyway, there you go.
Push him around.
Alex B.
That's
What?
actually, now that you bring it up, if Chucky was blonde, not as scary of a movie.
Not as scary at all. No one's afraid of a fucking blonde.
Was he a ginger?
No, it's a My Buddy. Look up.
This is both of them.
Oh my goodness. My Buddy and Kid Sister dolls? Whoa, there it is. Oh my God, that actually does freak me out. That's so funny.
Now watch what color Kid's sister has.
I swear to
hair.
God, I loved my Buddy doll like the first 2 months that I had it.
Kid's sister's blonde.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a Kid Sister. They made blonde My Buddies after the original My Buddy. And it's crazy because I loved the My Buddy doll the first month or two. I mean, look, they made it. I'm pretty sure they made Chucky after My Buddy.
I wonder because this was
Right, Ryan? Yes.
They did?
And because what was the Chucky doll's brand? Good Guy or something?
something like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Good Guy?
Yeah.
It's My Buddy. It's all a parody of that. He basically wore the overalls and the fucking little shirt and everything. But I loved My Buddy the first, I remember like couple months that I had it. But once I saw what I thought was a 360 head spin while I was falling asleep, that was it.
You can use promo code KillTony now for 20% off your My Buddy and My Kid Sister.
Actually, I was just thinking, like, we got to all buy Tony a My Buddy doll.
I literally was, yeah. We should all.
I know. Trust me. I knew the second, but the second I said, "Here's a little something about me and my childhood," I'm like, they're gonna get so many fucking My Buddy pictures sent to me.
If David Lucas was in here, he would have been like, I'm sure you liked My Buddy.
Oh yeah. You're saying booty wrong. My booty.
My booty.
Well, there he is, Alex B. Thank you very much. I'm gonna get you out of here before you sweat to death. Hey, there goes Alex B. Yeah. There goes Alex B. Alex B. All right. Here we go. Another person coming right at you at 1,000 miles an hour. He goes by the name of Nick Reese. Here he comes, Nick Reese. There he is, Nick Reese, everybody.
So my Wayfair cabinet stole my wallet for $200 worth of Fortnite skins. I don't know if I'm ever going to financially recover from this one. I recently, started kind of just assessing life a little bit more. My lady has face tattoos, and I realized that face tattoos on a person are kind of like expired tags on a car. Like this is coming. I wonder if it's always like who's the school shooter, never how's the school shooter, and isn't that kind of the problem in the first place? But I wonder if like the poor pedophiles are like super like angry at the rich ones. Like they're like, man, they don't have to go to fucking Dave & Buster's or Chuck E. Cheese and just fucking put in work. They can just fucking fuck. That's my minute.
There you go. 55 seconds. Nick Reese. That was Nick Reese. Hi, Nick.
Howdy.
How are you?
Can't complain, man.
That's right. Where'd you come from to be here tonight?
Hemet, California.
Hemet. Remind me of where that is.
That is the ancestral cousin of Temecula. About
I know exactly where that is.
40 minutes
45,
north?
Yeah, 45 minutes like east of Temecula.
There is a Scientology base there, isn't there?
Big Scientology base.
Wow.
I've lived two places in my entire life, and both of them are like Scientology
Hemet
hubs.
and where else?
Inglewood.
Oh.
Do you think your parents are, Scientologists, like secret Scientologists, maybe?
My parents definitely not. They wouldn't put in all that work, the extra. But there's some weird people in Hemet, and it's like they look like NPCs in a video game.
Right.
Not real.
How'd you end up going from Inglewood to Hemet? That's an interesting move.
I have a brother, older stepbrother, and he is successful. He got like a master's degree in like computer science, and he has his shit together, so he is able to live wherever he wants. And
he chose Hemet?
Yeah. No, he chose Inglewood because it was just cheap and close enough to like Santa Monica and places where he was working and stuff. And when I was fresh out of high school, he basically offered me to get my shit together to come. Well,
there you go, kids. Go get a master's degree, work hard, and maybe you can one day live in Inglewood.
Yeah.
That's fun. What do you do for work?
Right now, coasting off the unemployment. I just been writing a bunch and trying to like kind of organize stand-up shows in the IE.
How about before the pandemic?
I sold solar for like 7 years, and then software
like
for
solar panels,
like door-to-door selling of the panels and
solar panels, door to door. Okay, let's do a little act out. I want you to sell me some solar panels. So come, you knock on my door, I answer. I'm like, hey, can I help you?
How's it going? My name's Nick. I'm not here to change your religion or try to sell anything to you today.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the neighborhood just talking to a few people about some recent compatibility testings in the neighborhood. If you are an owner of a home...
I am. I own this home.
Okay, perfect. Being an owner of the home, we're just here to like notify you that if you see electricity bills above like $7,500
Yeah, I do. I pay like $200 a month. I use a lot of electricity.
Well, you're currently eligible to receive a solar system at no cost out of pocket. Today, I'm not here to sign you up or anything like that, but rather just save a time slot over the next week when I'm going to be coming back and basically just kind of get into a little bit more of the details with you. Is like tomorrow.
Let's
around
do
the
it
same
right
time
now.
work?
How much are these solar panels?
Cool. Well, if anything, I would like kind of start doing.
How much are the solar panels?
They're in the range like 17 to 35 range for average house. Depends.
1,000?
Yeah.
And how much is this going to save me?
Well, I mean, if you own the panels outright, then
100%?
Yeah,
I won't have to
100%.
pay any electric anymore?
yeah, unless you use more than what the panels generate.
Well, how much will they give me enough? If I'm paying
Well,
$200 a month in regular American power, how
If
much?
you could grab your phone right there and just call Edison real
Yeah.
quick, get them on the line.
Yeah,
and
they
then-
told me I use 47,000 gigawatts.
Okay, perfect. Well, then I can just plug that in. So right now, that means your average bill is roughly like.
You want to come in, have some coffee?
I would love to. It's hot as shit out here, man.
Okay.
I mean, iced coffee?
No, it's hot, boiling hot,
Well, you know, I mean.
unbearably fucking hot.
Water's cool too. you know?
Okay. Come on in, have a glass of water. So now we're sitting at the kitchen table.
Bedroom.
I have water, or you're drinking ice water. I'm having what appears to be an unbearably hot cup of coffee. Each time I take a sip, you see blood and blisters boiling off of my lips. It's very awkward. You don't know whether you should say something, but I'm not showing any reaction to the ridiculously hot coffee. I keep taking a sip every 10 seconds or so. But I'm not showing any reaction to it. I just keep sipping on it. So now we're at the table and action. So you're telling me that there's a chance that with the energy that I'm using, that for only $35,000, I might never pay another electric bill again?
Yeah, careful. Yeah, so so basically with what you're spending right now, as long as we're breaking even or lower than that, you're saving money. So if my system here says, with how much your usage is, with your average bill currently being $250, I'm going to be able to be able to bring that down.
So you mean to tell me that Edison's not going to give me any problems if I tell them that I'm no longer interested in their service? Like, isn't it going to cost them something to come up here and shut off all my stuff?
No, the most they can do is drag their feet in the final turn on process and basically just more or less. Could you scoot that
At this
away
point,
from
you
me?
just saw one of my front teeth fall out from the heat of the coffee. What do you say there? What do you say?
Before we call Edison, can I call someone? Anyone?
You should call Edison. Tell him I don't need my power anymore.
We can put a solar panel where your tooth used to be if you want.
Who the fuck are you? Who let you in my house?
I'm sorry, I'm just a Scientologist. who lived down
Did you
the street.
unlock my back door so that another one of your salesmen could come in? All right.
This
Nick,
is your home
Nick,
security speaking.
Nick, what's your love life like?
I have a fiance. We've been together for going on 6 years in April.
Wow, fiance. When are you going to get married? Do you have a date set? Is she
had
Asian?
No.
Oh.
No,
When you have a date set?
We had one and then
9/11?
Thought about it.
Okay.
We had one set and then coronavirus shit happened, and
Right.
so it's just been kind of.
What ethnicity is she? Just a normal white girl?
Yeah, like white Italian chick.
Oh, white Italian. Look at that.
she's like-
her name's Rosa?
No, Frankie.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, fucking Frankie.
Hey, I actually like girls with the name Frankie.
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah,
it's
of
a great
course.
name. So you guys are gonna get married in Hemet? Or is it gonna?
No,
you guys
no,
gonna find
that's
a nice
part of the reason why.
tent that's on fire, or
A nice trailer park.
Yeah,
that's a good
What does she do for work?
She does nails, acrylic nails.
Oh, shit.
She's
Big
like
in Hemet?
popping it. Yeah. She doesn't out of our house and stuff, but she's got like a relatively popping. Like she got a Hemet popping social media. She got like 11,000 followers and
Damn.
she does nails. Like
I have a
crazy
question.
That's like the Kim Kardashian of Hemet. Go ahead.
Was part of you at all excited that Corona hit and you didn't have to get married?
Tell the truth.
For now?
Pretend like she's not ever going to watch this.
Financially, I was a little bit like, fuck yeah, but I mean, like
Fair.
it's not on like a commitment level. Like we've just been through a lot, and
You're
like
very committed. Do you do anything in the bedroom that is a little routine that you like to have that you wouldn't want to share with anybody, but all of a sudden you're about to?
Play with the butthole, like her butthole.
You play with her butthole? How do you do it? You
What
do
kind
it,
of guy?
You use your middle finger?
I mean, she's got like a fat ass, so like I just kind of like slap that thing and then just kind of thumb act.
Oh, you thumb it. Okay.
Yeah,
I took you for a middle finger asshole toucher.
Call that the bus driver.
Oh, look at that! Frank knows. Frank, you play. You have
Butts
a.
driver.
You have a. You have a. You have a.
No. I'm married. She's not like that.
I always call it the hitchhiker.
Welcome back to nervous laughter.
So you graze your thumb over her butthole. Do you usually get a good reaction from her when you do that?
It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50. It's like I know I'm taking a risk every time I go there. You
Yeah.
know, because she doesn't like butt stuff like that. So it's like.
Oh, right.
Does she do it to you?
No, I don't play that shit. Like 100%.
Hell no.
Just
You're
not-
from Hemet.
Not my steez.
You ain't from fucking no gay place.
Like Temecula.
Yeah.
Yeah, Temecula queers.
I ain't from no goddamn homosexual fucking northern suburb, right? You ever see me go into Calabasas?
Do I have like a redneck
No,
vibe?
no.
I was just wondering because like somebody else outside was like kind of like making jokes along those same kind of lines, like just
Right.
double checking.
No.
No, you gotta like I shoot ducks and put fingers inside them kind of deal.
No, you got like I lost all my skins on Fortnite from the Apple thing.
Oh.
Is that true? Did you? Are you a big?
They made like a whole video, like a 1984-esque thing that was kind of like, obviously way above the heads of any.
Right.
Like I would say 85% of people.
Yeah, that's
playing
exactly what I
Fortnite,
thought. I thought
but-
that didn't make any sense. Way to play towards your audience of ADD fucking misbehaving children. Anyway, that was so cool what you did for your nephews, though.
Yeah, I mean they have their little adorable YouTube page where they just play Fortnite, and of course I want to help them out, but I can't tell people what it is because then all the scumbags go there. But they were legit crying because they had built up this 30-follower YouTube page,
Aw.
and then everything was destroyed. And my sister's like, "Well, I guess maybe they could get a PlayStation for Christmas and shit." And I'm like,
Oh,
What
my
were they
goodness.
playing on?
They play on iPads.
They play everything on
and they destroy on iPads. So they got this. I got them a PlayStation, and now they're just destroying on PlayStation. It's amazing.
Wow.
Kids.
My goodness gracious. You ever ride an e-bike before?
I have actually.
You have?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You're built like an e-bike.
It's fun, right?
It's pretty. It's pretty fun.
Do you have an e-bike podcast?
I was trying to aim for like original content. You beat me to it. I mean.
Yeah.
What hobbies do you have? You seem like the kind of guy that shoots a BB gun at like empty squirt cans or something like that. What are you into?
You look like you know where all the best hot dog stands are.
You look like you're really good at getting the ketchup out of a bottle at the diner. You look like you'd be really good at that. Like you have a good like fucking ketchup stroke.
Honestly,
Am I right about that?
I mean,
you don't ever let that ketchup stay in that fucking
You gotta
bottle.
tap the 57.
You collect those little dolls with the big eyeballs.
I know the story about the tapping the 57. I know there's supposed to be like a trick to it. It's supposed to be like you keep it on its side. I mean, yeah, I guess
You
I
make
do know
trap
how,
beats.
Yeah.
Let's go one question at a time here. Let's go back to the ketchup. What? Show us how you would empty ketchup out of a glass ketchup bottle. Show us right now without any hesitation whatsoever. Use the microphone. There you go. Yep. Don't hit it against anything. Just show us. Nope. We don't need the fart noise. Let me see. Let me just see his approach here. Oh, you hit it from the back? My goodness. Do you ever thumb its asshole? All right. I don't know.
You know the secret about a ketchup bottle, right? Where you hit it on the little mark on the side.
I always
of the
do
bottle.
the old. I'm from an Italian family, so I always do the old fucking Robert De Niro, the two-handed.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus, that shit's never coming out of there, Frank. This guy's jerking off a 9-year-old boy over here. This is the fucking Jerry Sandusky ketchup approach. Go ahead, Jeremiah is very excited.
Draconio and I have the perfect technique, and it will get ketchup out of any glass bottle.
Okay.
You have to have resistance with one hand, and then you use your other wrist, and this is the bottle, and you go.
Oh, that's horrible.
No, it goes
Bad
everywhere,
idea.
and it goes perfectly exactly where you want it.
Honestly, that's solid form.
Also, you look like the bottom half of you shops at the same place David Lucas does.
Oh my goodness
we
gracious!
do.
Oh wow, it
It's
does.
nice
You're like Lucas
kicks,
David
though.
over here.
I like the kicks.
Very trendy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. Anything else crazy we should know about you before we let you go, Nick? Any fun facts about Nick Reese? He once saved a person's life. He were the lifeguard at a gravy.
I used to rap battle people in Venice Beach.
Used to rap battle people?
Used to rap battle people in
Really?
Venice Beach.
Can you, if we gave you a little beat, would you be able to rap a little bit for us?
Yeah, I mean, I was busting flows with Michael Lehrer.
Come on, just do it. Get right into it. You want a beat? You want some instrumental rap music or something, or maybe Joel could lay down a little. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Little bit lighter. Like we could go volume down a little. There you go. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Make sure you put your mouth right up to that microphone so we can all hear you.
Sure. It's always freestyle. It's always freestyle. All right. Killed this, that's right, kill and kill Tony. Heard the way that I'ma spit it. See, I kill these jabronis. Heard the way that I've been doing this, the way that these flowings happen up out of me. That's right, a lyrical oddity. I'ma be on these beats, that's right, beat up and on it. See, speaking honestly, that's right, me, I be bombing beats. And anytime I got it, I gotta spit these philosophies so everyone can understand what the fuck that I gotta speak. So I've been spitting here, rapping it, fucking up a bit, but I still keep on capping this. So if you would just sit back and just nod, Bob. Everyone was like, ooh, shit, man, he's got drop.
Damn! Yeah. Very impressive.
Hell yeah, man.
Very impressive. My God, you have to be the best damn rapper in Hemet.
Most definitely.
Very, very awesome, Nick. Another great guest on here this evening. Very interesting stuff. Great interview. Fun set. Thank you so fucking much for coming by here.
I appreciate all you guys so much.
Hell yeah. There he goes. Nick Reese, everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Step back from that ledge, my friend. Hey, y'all. Today's episode is brought to you by Sheath Underwear. Sheath uses moisture-wicking technology to create underwear that keeps everything breathable and incredibly comfortable for you downstairs. Sheath's smart underwear come in a number of different styles, including a brief with a dual pouch that make your balls feel like they're floating on clouds while you work out or play golf or just walking around somewhere hot. It's like an inverted kangaroo pouch for your Joey that keeps your junk from sticking to your legs. You know about this, Brian.
I love them. I can't go back to normal underwear after having these. Sheath underwear was invented by a soldier while serving in Iraq, where you can imagine balls tend to get very hot. He developed the prototype in Iraq and raised money on Kickstarter to launch Sheath. And now they're right here supporting our show, and we're wearing them right now.
Yeah, they're supporting my balls. Kiss your balls goodbye.
Please support our sponsors because our sponsors keep this show going. Support Sheath and they'll support you where it counts, downstairs.
The bottom line, Sheath creates amazing underwear, and if you don't love them, they have a 100% money-back guarantee off your first pair. Plus, they have an amazing line of underwear for women, too. I'm telling you, I wear my Sheaths all the time, wearing them right now. There's proof. You see that logo? That's the Sheath logo. I see Redban's too. We all wear Sheath. They gave us a tester pack of these, and I went to their website and I bought a bunch myself. Now I only wear Sheath underwear. Sometimes when it's hot, I'll just slide the balls and dick hole right through there. I'll slide my stuff right into the pouches just to let it cool down, and then I'll pull it back. You don't have to leave it in there. There's no prison sentence for your balls, but you can indeed, like I like to say, kiss your balls goodbye. So go get your new favorite pair of underwear by going to sheathunderwear.com and use the code Tony for 20% off your order. They ship anywhere in the world. Once more, that's sheathunderwear.com. Use the code Tony for 20% off. All right, on to the next one we go. You know what? Before we get to our third and final regular, why don't we do our last bucket pool? And then we'll close with our third regular. Does that sound fun? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Ryan Joseph, a comedian. He's been on this show before. We've had fun with him before, I do believe. He had a great set here one night, late last year, and he's back. Ryan Joseph.
So I was dating this girl that didn't want to tell me that she was post-op transgender, but I was kind of suspicious, because she was really funny. I was in bed with this girl the other night, and I started sucking on her toes. I mean, she freaks out. She's like, "What are you doing in my house?" I was dating this other girl I met on Tinder. I knew she had kids because they were on Tinder, but she actually wanted to bring one to our first date. I was like, fine, as long as he looks like that picture. I don't write rape jokes. There's nothing funny about a woman wearing the wrong dress. First time I fingered a girl, I was under the bleachers in the high school football field. I don't remember her name, what she looked like. I mean, it's hard to see who's sitting up there.
Wow. Ryan Joseph. Jesus.
Amazing.
Ryan Joseph doing it again. Fucking incredible. You've been on this show 2 or 3 times? Third time. That's right. And every single time you've had great sets, great fucking jokes. Very, very funny. Remind us, how long you been doing stand-up again?
18 months. I've been doing it during quarantine. I don't really give a fuck.
Where you been doing it at? On Zoom or what?
I've been doing it at my friend's mic down in Therapeutic Noise. And I've been doing it, they closed down because a bunch of comics ratted us out. And
because they weren't getting spots or something?
No, anyone could come. We were very welcoming. We were getting like death threats and shit like that.
Frank, you've been doing a couple shows during this thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I have.
But now, yeah, and they got a mic going on over at Fourth Wall. And yeah, just doing it. Sometimes I don't even know why, because I'm like, it feels like comedy's just dead, but like I'm just like addicted to it.
No, it's
and
still happening.
It keeps me like writing jokes.
When this shit's over, your muscles are gonna be fine-tuned compared to a lot of people, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, for sure. You had a great set tonight.
Thanks.
What else have you been doing in life? Remind us of what you do and what your sort of story is.
I am a instructional designer, but I work at a university, and I just got in trouble because someone looked up my jokes on YouTube, and I had to go to the Office of Diversity and Equity.
Ooh, diversity and equity. Yikes.
Yeah.
You ever thought of a stage name, maybe?
No, I told them I'm not taking my shit down. I don't care what you say.
There you go.
And they couldn't do anything about
Look
it.
at that. You stood strong.
Yeah,
Was it one of those like, we can't tell you to take it down, but we'd like you to?
Yeah.
Right.
But I was like, okay, so can I go back to work or?
That's fun. You have any other hobbies or things to do to pass the time or get outside or anything during this whole?
I was playing. I mean, I play guitar and stuff, and I met a girl during quarantine, but I just broke up with her.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, how long were you hanging out with her for?
I'm pretty bummed out tonight about it, actually.
Oh damn! Couple months.
Like quarantine started. Quarantine's like aphrodisiac for women. It's pretty easy to.
Yes, it started in March. So when did you get together with her?
I think April.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what made you end it?
Well, like she was dating another guy at the same time when it was just casual and we weren't exclusive. But once we were, I wasn't really comfortable with her still being like social media contacts and shit like that.
Oh, you get jealous a little bit easily?
Well, it's not it's more of like I kind of looked at it like just like if he doesn't mean anything to you, why fucking have him on your Instagram?
Right.
You know. Yeah.
You wanted her to delete old posts, or she was posting new stuff?
Well, just like being, cutting ties. What's the big problem? But she said no, and I was like, all right, well.
What do you mean cutting ties?
Meaning like she was following him still on Instagram.
And they were still talking and stuff.
Probably, yeah. I mean, well, the other night it was like I didn't even worry about it and think about it, but like she gets insecure and she would be like, "Have you been talking to any of the girls you were dating while you were dating me?"
Ugh.
And I was like, no, but like you're the one that still wants to like follow people and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, I'll erase his number right now, and she erases it. I'm like, well, what about his Instagram? She's like, no.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, that's some shady shit right there. Am I wrong or am I wrong?
No, well, I mean, it's an interesting thing. I mean, I'm not really that kind of guy. I sort of think like, you just fucking own it and roll with it. And
You got to have trust with them. If you're dating somebody you don't trust, then that's the problem. It's not that they're following somebody, because I follow almost every single girl I've ever dated, and I'm sure my girlfriend doesn't love it, but she trusts me. So it's not like that's important.
Right.
But like girls that you were dating at the same time as her.
Yeah,
That's a little weird.
The fact that she was like, well, are you? You know what I mean? That for me is like seeing that. I'm like,
I mean,
what
truthfully, that's where she lost me.
Yeah.
It's like not. I would never ask a girl to unfollow
I didn't ask her.
anybody.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But the second she says, "Are you tagging any of that?" It's literally like, "Oh, you might as well be, you might as well be a transvestite goat like Elliot, because I don't want to fuck you anymore."
Yeah.
But I might fuck you for another 3 years, like Jeremiah did with
Just
Elliot.
because Elliot was in my Fave 5 from T-Mobile didn't exclude me from other women.
I was totally cool. I was totally cool with it until she did that shit. I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, why the fuck?
So
would
now
you
you're
try
a little
to
bit
trick
bummed out
me?
tonight. Why? Because you're a little bit lonely. You're wondering if you made the wrong decision.
I've been through before. You break up with someone, you think it's you're gonna be alone forever, and then you find another girl, and then you're like, what was the other girl's name?
100%.
So
What was the reason that she gave you for not wanting to unfollow the other guy?
she said at first she doesn't want to be controlled, and I was like, well, I don't really feel like it's control. It's more like if you're in a relationship, you can like speak out something that makes you uncomfortable, right? And if he's just a dude that you hardly knew that you're hooking up with, what's the big deal? Right. Yeah.
The fact that she brought it up first also kind of makes me think like, oh, she's feeling guilty of talking to that guy or
Yeah,
something like that,
exactly.
too.
You don't bring up shit like that unless it's going on with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's hard to like cut it off yourself. I usually just like make them miserable first.
Yeah.
And then they cut it off.
Smart.
Like, the right way to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But no, so I was just like, nah, that's totally fucked up. Like you know when something's up. So
Right. So when did the breakup happen? A couple weeks ago?
Today.
Oh my goodness
Wow,
gracious!
Yeah.
Great
wow, that is
Thanks. Thank you.
that is fresh. It still might not be over. You guys might have great makeup sex tonight.
Well, I told her as soon as you want to fucking not, have anything to do with that guy, then you give me a call. Otherwise, don't. And she's-
Damn, that's a good line.
Would you be down for a threesome?
Uh-oh, Frank wants to join you.
No, not me. That other guy.
It's Frank.
It probably
changed.
Jesus Christ,
Man.
he doesn't like butt play.
No,
He's going to be doing the bus driver on you later tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Frank's like, I can't be on top. I'm scared.
I guess I'm like,
My goodness gracious. Ryan, do you have any special maneuvers in the bedroom that you like to do to a girl, or you have something that that you're into? You do the old
no, I quit watching porn, right?
Oh,
Like it's been like a year or so.
wow!
No,
what
like
made
2 years?
Really?
Like,
what
it's
made
been
you
like
do
2
that? Were you addicted?
Well, no, like I met this guy that was a sex addict, and he
Uh-huh.
told me why he didn't watch it, and
What was his reason?
Yeah, I need to hear
Was he
this.
kissing you while he said this?
I don't know.
Okay.
And I was like, why can't you get
Jesus
it up,
Christ.
dude? No, I'm kidding. But
What did he say? Why did he stop watching
well,
porn?
I mean, like sex addicts are weird because they have like fantasies and shit. It's not like they're addicted to sex with people, really. It's more of like their fantasies that drive them crazy.
Like the scenarios?
Yeah, they just stay home and jerk off to fantasies or something.
Huh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Turns out you're a sex addict, Douglas.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
What's the most times that you've masturbated in a day?
23.
Wow, look at that, Michael.
Well,
Jordan.
23 boners in one day. I did not complete all 23 times. Because after a while, stuff stops coming.
Oh my goodness,
That's very true.
that's interesting.
But I haven't looked at porn myself in 4 months since quarantine started.
So you stopped watching porn,
Quarantine.
and were you watching a lot of porn before you stopped watching it, or?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, it becomes like, well, what can I do? I guess I'll watch porn and jerk
10
off.
minutes a
You know?
day.
But I was listening to him and I was like, I'll try it, right? And I noticed that like now, like when you don't watch porn, you're actually like excited when you're actually with a girl. You're like, you're 13 again and she shows you her boob and you're like, whoa, it's a boob.
Yeah, and then you come all over the place
Yeah.
and you don't want it anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you have have you had wet dreams since you stopped watching porn?
No.
No.
I never had one of those even when I was
I've
a
had
kid.
a
neither.
many.
I've had them once.
I wanted one.
I used to have them all the time.
Really? What is it like? You just wake
is this
up.
Douglas or Jeremiah?
It's definitely Jeremiah.
The character is falling in and out of this portion of the show. My friend used to have them quite a bit because he didn't jerk off until later time in life and would have multiple a week.
Yep, that builds up.
I mean, I can't go. I can promise you. I don't want to get too much into detail, but I'll just say this: I can't go that long without finishing. Like I mean,
or
like
you'll have wet dreams.
I'll just. I mean, yes. I
Holy shit.
I literally can't go.
So weird.
I would say max for me is probably a few days.
Wow.
Damn.
I have
three or
I have a
four?
very serious. I have a lot going on down there.
Yeah.
There's tentacles.
Dog, I'm backed up.
I clogged my shower drain
There
once.
is. I mean, I have to, and yeah.
Well, that's the
maybe
thing,
one
it's
day
like
when I'm on my deathbed, I'll talk about all of this. The Kill Tony deathbed episodes are going to be amazing one day. I'll be able to really talk about a lot of things.
Michael Lehrer's up first, right?
Come on. All right. Ryan, this is fun. Anything else we should talk about before we let you go? Anything else crazy
No,
going
man.
on in
Thanks
life?
for giving me the opportunity. It's just good to perform. I have to like just hope that one day people will wake the fuck up and end lockdown.
Absolutely, 100%.
And-
Let me know the next time you have another minute that you want to do. We're
Dude,
going to get you on
I-
as soon as you're ready to go again.
always
And
ready.
because there's a lot more that I want to talk about. Plus, I want to get an update on this episode because my theory is that you just broke up today and you're about to go fucking pound this chick into oblivion. I don't think you're going to last. You're going to be like me having to bust a nut. You're not going to last 2 or 3 days.
I don't want to go back, dude.
Oh, okay.
I respect that, bro.
You know, like I got to. Now that I laid it down, if I fucking say, by the way, I changed my mind, I was like, no, you call when you're done. And so
Damn.
now I have to like go find a prostitute or something, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to get one of those right now.
I know, man. Things are fucking hard.
Is that
right
true, Redban?
That's what I've heard.
No.
All right, there he goes. Ryan Joseph, everybody. Thank you, Ryan. Great shit.
Yeah. Yeah, now when you
Yep. There you go.
Now when you fuck a prostitute, you have to stick your dick all the way up their nose.
And an oral test.
Oh, heroin. What is that supposed to mean?
He was making a COVID test, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick it up your air too.
Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the night where I get to bring up one of my favorite comedians in the world. He is a regular here on this show, and every single episode he is always very, very impressive with his incredible comedic styles. A legend from Chicago and now a legend here in Los Angeles. I present to you truly one of the greats, Michael Lehrer, everybody. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, he's approaching the microphone. This is Michael Lehrer.
My doctor's like, you have the body of a 60-year-old grandma being double penetrated at Sturgis. What the fuck is wrong with my doctor? Goddamn Obamacare! My doctor's like, you should do yoga. Yoga is stretching for people who can't make friends. Alright? Hey, speaking of doctors, hey Fauci, how about you find the gene that controls ugly so these babies aren't so fuckable? When did Nickelodeon turn into Too Hot for TV? And all you pederasses, get help or kill yourself, you walking fucking dream catchers.
Jesus. Wow. A very honest set from Michael Lehrer.
A guy trying to kidnap me when I was younger.
He did?
Yeah.
What did he do to you?
Well, he pulled up to me. And, you know with a stick shift, how in certain cars, like a Jeep, it'll, like rattle?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was what was happening, but he was jerking off. And I was like 8, and I was like 3 feet tall and husky. And he's like jerking in, and he's like, hey, do you know where Main Street is? I'm like, yo, it's right over there. And then he goes, okay. And I keep walking, and then he pulls up again, and he holds up a porno magazine out the window, and he goes, you like pictures?
Oh my goodness.
And then I started running from my fucking life.
Wow. What do you think he was going to kidnap you, huh?
I think he just wanted some ass.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, let's move on to something more
Has
fun.
Has anyone else almost been kidnapped or molested like that before?
I mean, come
that's pretty
on.
rare.
I just pictured.
Actually, yeah, I've heard. I've heard stories.
I live in
like,
West Hollywood. I almost get molested every day.
What happened?
You go ahead, Frank. You tell us yours though. You're
actually. My mom told me this story. She was walking from school once, and some dude pulled up and was just butt naked and tried to get her in the car. Yeah. and
Wait,
she had
your
to,
mom almost got molested?
No, she almost got kidnapped when she was in like high school.
By a naked man?
Some naked guy just pulled up, just opened the door and tried to get her in the car, and she was like, "What the fuck?" Punched
He
him in
was
the face and
naked
ran
driving the car?
Mm-hmm.
My God.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. I mean,
Mom was hot in high
Must
school.
have been
What
a
can I say
stick
now?
shift.
yeah, way to show your cards. I mean, that's a way to get the party started. That would just be weird. I can't imagine driving naked. That's almost weirder than molesting a kid.
I used to not get naked, but I would change on the way from school to my car wash job because I wouldn't have time to get there in time. So I would change while driving.
Is that true?
Yes.
Is this Douglas or Jeremiah? Wow.
So at stoplights, I'd be in my boxers and shirtless and changing really quickly before work. Yeah.
I once jerked off driving home from high school while driving.
That's impossible. I've tried to do that so many times. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I did. It was fucking disgusting.
Wait, was
one of the guiltiest, grossest things I've ever done in my entire life was blow a massive load on my school shirt.
We lost him.
Oh no! Oh no! That was it.
Clear.
Oh, there you go. He was playing possum.
Hey. I mean, what the fuck, guys?
I'm sorry. You bring these stories out in us that we haven't told on the show before.
I'm sorry. Hey, but I have something fun for all of us.
Go ahead, tell us.
All right. Well, you know how you were saying fun facts?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wrote a bunch of fun facts. Brian, come and get this and pass it out to everyone.
Can you zoom in on that, David?
Well, it's for everyone. Thank you. And pass them all out. Everyone's name is on it. And it's a fun fact about me.
Oh, my
goodness.
goodness.
So when we sing the fun fact, we'll all go, fun fact, fun fact,
Okay. So how do you want to do this? In order?
Well,
Number one?
They're numbered.
Okay.
So
I'll go
Tony's
first.
one.
I'm number one.
Well, let's sing first.
Okay.
Fun
fact.
Fun
facts. Here we go. I'm going to read my fun fact out of my envelope. It says fun facts on it. I don't know if you can get that. And here we go. Did you know Michael has upwards of 10 family members in the Los Angeles area, and none of them have contacted him.
Wow.
That's an interesting fun fact.
Fun facts.
Sad facts.
Fun facts. Fun facts.
Fun. Oh.
Wow, it doesn't seem.
That doesn't seem
that's
very
having
fun.
Redban's number 2 here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this one will be
Here we go.
better.
Let's sing a little bit. Fun facts. Fun facts.
Did you know Michael's fine physique is not the product of diet and exercise, but the result of his disease ravaging his body, much like someone with AIDS?
Fun facts. Fun facts. Wow, who's number 3?
It would be me over here.
Oh, wow. All right.
Poor guy.
Did you know the only surgery Michael has ever had was to untwist his balls? Currently, there exists no surgery that can help Michael Lehrer.
Fun facts. Fun facts. Wow, this is my favorite segment of all time in the show's history. Who's number 4? I'm so excited.
Did you know Michael's pee-pee leaks pee-pee? All pee-pees leak pee-pee. Michael sometimes worries that his pee-pee leaks more and that pee-pee could be pee-pee on the wall.
Fun facts. Fun facts. I want to ask questions about that one, but for something in my instincts are telling me that I don't want to. Who's number 5? This is great.
That'd be me.
Here we go. Here's another fun
facts.
Fun facts. Here we go.
Did you know Chroma Chris was never a Marine? Hashtag stolen valor.
Fun facts. Fun facts. This is great. I love the sax. It's a little bit longer than the song.
Last one.
Here we go.
Did you know Joel gives Michael free drum lessons in exchange for horchata enemas?
Fun facts. Fun facts. Fun fact. Fun fact. Wow.
That was very interesting.
That was so much fun.
That was a lot of fun.
And that's a fact.
Yeah.
That was fun. That
and
was fun
all
facts.
that is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I had testicular torsion. I fell on a fence in 3rd grade, and my balls got twisted up, and they had to untwist them.
That happened to a couple. That happened to a couple of my friends in high school, and I've
Wrestlers.
always been deathly afraid of that ever since
Wait,
hearing about it.
You're gonna have to explain it to me. I don't understand.
Oh, well, I mean, your balls are they're inside of a sac and they're connected to things, and they're pretty safe. Obviously,
Yeah.
obviously they're pretty durable. However, if you sleep, sort of cross-legged or whatever, and you roll the wrong way in the right exact motion, you could conceivably tangle them up.
I've always tried to push one ball to the other side, and it never works. So I'm glad I found this out.
There was a kid in my high school who would do it as like a party trick, like twist them around.
Wait, what?
I've heard of. I had a friend who got kicked in the balls, no. Yeah, he got kicked in the balls, and they like went up, and they like got stuck. And they didn't know what to do, so they like picked him up and threw him down on the floor because they thought that's what would get him back out.
Jesus Christ. My God.
Like on his ass. They like.
These guys have clearly never seen us teach people how to get ketchup out of a bottle, or else they would know. Just turn them upside down.
I have a friend who can fit a ball in his butthole.
Oh.
It's a good video.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Jeremiah.
Wait,
Are you serious?
Wait, have you done that before? Have you done that before?
One of my balls can fit like on the outside of my anus. Yeah.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
If you pull it back, then you can put the ball inside.
I've seen it. There's a porn star who can do it, but I didn't know my friend can.
You
also
shove
do
it in. Have you ever shoved it into your asshole? Tell the truth.
It's not like it goes.
No, he has to tuck it in like a magician's like
Have you
handkerchief.
tried?
What?
Putting it in your asshole?
I mean, it doesn't like consume it, but it's like,
I mean-
hello.
Well, I mean, I think
If you get it far enough, it will.
a lot of people could probably do that, right?
All right, let's try.
Fun facts.
Oh, Michael died again.
Oh no, Michael's dead. Michael. Oh, that worked. Hi,
Yo.
Michael.
Can I compliment the craftsmanship on all these cards?
It is
like
incredible
the time and
art.
effort that went into
I'm
it?
gonna guess he did not do this.
No, he did it.
Did your
Mine-
nurse/girlfriend do this?
Yeah,
Thank
she
you, Colette.
did.
Wait, was
Smells
she
really
your
good.
nurse before or your girlfriend before?
She was my girlfriend, but I looked at her and I'm like, I bet this bitch can wipe me real good.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. What else has been going on this week? Anything crazy?
I've been doing crazy physical therapy because my goal is to get a tricycle. No, me and Brian.
What?
I want a tricycle.
Oh, you want a tricycle?
An adult one.
You gonna get an e-trike?
Yeah.
I actually have the perfect one for you. I could show you later if you want to meet at the e-bike hut.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh you know.
AKA
I'll be
Wendy's.
I mean, doesn't sound as cool that way.
Wait, just because the bike is squish.
Yeah, you guys can roll out together.
In Buffalo, I had a tricycle, but then my physical went down. But now I'm fucking getting it back. And I'm like, man, I might be able to get on the tricycle again like a big boy.
You're goddamn motherfucking right you
so
are.
I may be cruising, listening to rap music. Oh, me and Nick on IG Live, we'd freestyle with each other.
Man, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You guys are both much hipper than you look.
Yeah, let me bust a little.
Oh, you want to? All right, give him a little beat.
Give me that same beat.
Here we go. Nice and light on the instrumentals so that we can hear him clearly.
Yo, let me get a suggestion. Manhattan Sam Chowder in the house.
You want a suggestion?
Yeah.
All right. How about water?
Water. Oh, H2O. Here we go. I get on the mic and I throw fire. Need that water for hire to put it over.
Okay, guys. There you go. Thank you, guys. Wow, that was just unbelievable. I mean, very, very impressive freestyle about water. Redban?
So there's a guy named Jerry Rig Everything. He's a huge YouTuber, and his girlfriend or wife, she's in a wheelchair, and they built this badass e-bike like quad thing, and it's called, and if you go to notawheelchair.com, this shit's crazy. You can go through snow, through sand, and it's badass. I highly recommend it.
And it's off the shelf, or is
they'll ship it right to you.
Really?
Check it out.
Oh, wow.
Man,
Look at that thing.
I might go full Mad Max up in this bitch.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's very impressive. That is indeed a decked out wheelchair. Look at that thing. Wow.
It's like a snowmobile.
Yeah, it's pretty
Holy shit.
My goodness. Oh, that's impressive. All right. Well, Michael, fun times. Michael and I took our relationship to the next level this week. We went from texting to FaceTiming. We made a big jump this week.
Well, you come faster on the FaceTime.
That's true. Yes, it's much easier for me to come on FaceTime than it is via text message. That is true. Recommended a great movie to me. I knocked that out real quick.
Maybe.
It was Moneyball. I never saw Moneyball, and we were talking about something, and he used an analogy from Moneyball, and I watched it, and I was very amazed. I avoided it because I'm not a big Jonah Hill guy, but this was my favorite Jonah Hill performance that I've ever seen, other than, of course, Django Unchained, which doesn't count.
Well, I guess he'll never be a guest on this show.
Yeah, I guess he won't be, since he gets, $25 million a film at least.
Oh.
Yeah. He's sort of on a different trajectory than
How
most
much
of the
does
guests.
he get a
I don't
film?
know. Hey, this is the Roast Battle Season 2 winner from Comedy Central right here. This is a big deal.
Yeah, Jonah Hill's getting $25 million. I got $25,000 once.
Yeah, he got $25,000 one time 4 years ago.
Nice. Yeah.
You still have some of that left, right?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Fun times, people. Support our sponsors.
Good job, Michael.
Enjoy yourselves. There goes the great Michael Lehrer. MichaelLehrerComedy.com. He's got a ton of merch, a ton of great stuff. Here comes the drawing from Ryan J Ebelt. You know what, David? Are you here, David Deary? Jump on that camera. And all right, I guess that's good, actually. Yeah, that looks great.
Look at that.
Very impressive drawing this week. I have a bow and arrow. Frank Castillo has a shield. Douglas has a shield and a sword. David Lucas, William Montgomery, Air One, fucking the great Kevin, the Galactic Space King, Malachi, the Assassin. Very impressive drawing from Ryan J Ebelt. That's available at RyanJEbelt.com. MichaelLehrerComedy.com for his amazing content and merch. I have a bunch of new merch up on my website. A ton of stuff. You can get a bunch of fun stuff going on over there. And my Patreon's fun too. The history of roasting and how to do it, featuring all the writers from the Comedy Central roast staff that I've worked with over the last decade. A bunch of other fun things. Frank, what do you got going on?
I got a great podcast called Buddies. Me and my homie JP, we cover all the weed news and culture and give you the best places to go buy your weed.
And you were also on an episode of my roast show on Patreon where we broke down how to win a roast battle and the adjustments that you've had to make on the fly and how you won that tournament and the hilarious voicemail that your mother left you when you told her that you had to battle a guy in a wheelchair.
Yes.
She thought that God would never forgive you for that.
No.
Thank you so much, Frank, for joining us. Believe it or not, the Douglas this entire time was actually the great Jeremiah Watkins. He's on Venmo at Jeremiah Watkins. He even prints it up for you, even though you can't see it from that camera angle at all.
At Jeremiah-Watkins, you can't see that?
He wants you to know that that's how sad he is, that he has a piece of paper he's holding up. Jeremiah, tell us about the content that you've created this week. What's
Absolutely.
out this week?
Thank you for that inquisitive question,
Yeah.
Demon Lord. It is Jeremiah Wonders has all of some awesome episodes of Dr. Phil if you want to catch up and original characters, as well as Joe List and the Kill Tony Band if you haven't seen that in the last couple of weeks. So we're doing some really cool, fun stuff. Thank you.
Hell yeah. The great Jet Ski Johnson was here, everybody. Moneyball, Jet Ski Johnson.
Check out Comedy Store Podcast. I did a podcast with Mitch Burrow, who was on the show quite a few times recently, through the Looking Glass.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you have some fun stuff on the way, too. And by the way, she has a Venmo. It's at Jet Ski Johnson. It's even on paper here, for those of you that don't believe me. All one word. Jet Ski Johnson.
And I heard right after the last time she put it up that she was getting Venmos while the show was still going on. Like,
very, very awesome. That's very incredible. We're proud of you. Well deserved. The great Chroma Chris was here all night, everybody. That was Malachi, the silent assassin.
Thanks. I don't want to be reaching or anything. You know, I don't want to promote my Venmo at Chroma Chris.
That's good. He is at Chroma Chris, all one word. What do you think about tonight's episode, Chris?
It was a magical journey, Tony, but now we must battle through the depths of the internet to battle the trolls of the dark world.
Joel Jimenez was on drums all night long with TV dinner trays on his shoulder and crotch area. He held strong back there. Joel, what do you got?
New Mostly Sorry tomorrow at 5 on YouTube. I'm trying to build a little music studio, so if anybody wants to send me a MacBook Pro or money to my Venmo, it's Joel-Jimenez.
There you go.
You can't win if you don't play, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, send me a MacBook Pro also, please.
Yeah.
It has happened.
Yes.
I have a bunch of new merch, a bunch of reprints. I'm wearing one right now from an old shirt. Got new podcasts. We just did our 100th episode of Virtual Redban. So check that out all at deathsquad.tv.
Absolutely doodly. We'll be back next week with another show. Good night, everybody.